everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to do a quick video on how to properly shampoo hair. As a licensed cosmetologist with 15 years of experience in the beauty industry. So what you find a lot of times is stylists will just quickly dampen the hair a bit, and once it's pretty wet, then proceeding with the shampoo. The problem with that is you run out of product a lot faster because you're not properly loosening the dirt, the oils, sweat, product buildup. You're just actually letting the water kind of just coat the hair. But what you want to do with the proper shampoo, and here I'm showing you kind of like the improper way to do it, where you're just kind of wetting the hair, you're going ahead and proceeding with, getting in the shampoo, doing a quick little light scrub again, and all you're doing is kind of just mushing and swishing the, dirt, pollutants, product, build up, sweat, oils, all that good stuff. You're kind of just swishing it around. And so when you're not properly shampooing hair, again, you're going to use excess amount of product. You're going to go, by product, I mean shampoo. So you're going to use too much shampoo. You're wondering why either the hair is drying out, or you're wondering why your styling isn't as effective, or if the hair may be a lot of times weighed down. You're going through more shampoo and you just kind of, can't figure out why. Like, my goodness, I'm always, having to buy product, or my goodness, my style is not coming out the way that I want to. Or your client may be thinking, why is my hair, I'm getting it done, but sometimes it's so weighed down, it's oily, it's, heavy, or I just generally do not feel like my hair has been properly shampooed. That's why. Or hasn't been properly cleaned, because you're just wetting the hair. You're just coating the hair with water instead of applying it properly. What you want to do is rinse the hair, wet the hair for at least 3 to 4, really 3 to 5 minutes. So you want to get a nice, good soaking in the hair. You want the hair to, by the time you get to the shampoo, almost feel pretty clean. You really know when you're doing a great job, because hair that is free of excess oils and product buildup and all that good stuff will expand. If you're not shampooing it properly, what you notice is that it's getting longer. Perhaps it's looking, it's kind of like that coated wet gel look, is because the product buildup is still there. The sweat from, the workout is still there. The pollutants from the air is still there. The spritz is still there. The hairspray, the gel, all that, thing, it's still there. So you're not gonna get the desired effect. But when hair has been properly shampooed, it's going to swell because there's nothing holding it down. So it's gonna look a little bit fluffy, if you will, even though it's wet. And especially at the root, you really can tell at the root what kind of shampoo that you gave. So shampooing will really make or break your style, in your efforts in your styling, because you gotta start, with a proper foundation. So here what I'm showing you is how to properly, thoroughly wet the hair all the way through. So you're not just on this particular mannequin, the hair is fairly short and it's non-textured hair, non-ethnic hair, if you will. And so, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit, faster in this video, but you wanna apply this technique across the board, and especially those with thicker hair, coarser hair, ethnic hair. You definitely wanna make sure that you're implementing this. Here, not only is this properly loosening the oils and dirt and buildup and things of that nature in the scalp, but it doubles as a massaging technique. Because you got to remember, when your clients are coming in, whether they have, a couple of hours, whether they're wanting to get in and get out of your chair, you don't know what their day has been like. Part of your job as a cosmetologist, as a hairstylist, as some people would say, as a beautician, is to relax your client. And so what I'm doing here is not only am I taking my time to thoroughly wet the hair and thoroughly loosen up and get off the hair strands, those product buildup and, dirt and oils and things of that nature, but I'm also providing a massage, and I'm hitting those pressure points, right around the ear, or pressure points right at the occipital bone, which is kind of like that little lump, if you will, on the back of the noggin there. And once I get that done, then I'm putting, the shampoo in my hands. I'm kind of getting it emulsified and spread it through. And then once I do that, I'm going from the front to the back to the front. And as I'm coming up, I'm doing gentle circular motion with my finger pad. So I'm not using my fingernails to scratch the scalp, because that can only, it can be irritating. And you got to think, probably going to go through maybe 1 or 2 shampoos, probably, depending on product buildup and, conditioning the hair. And then once you go to style it, and you might be spraying product. So you want to make sure that you're not irritating the scalp. So I'm using definitely my finger pads. As you can see here, I'm hitting those pressure points right behind the ear, above the ear, doing my best to loosen up those, get rid of any type of buildup, but also to relax my client. So your pinky finger, I don't know if anyone knows this, but your pinky, I'm sure a lot of people know this actually, but your pinky finger is known as the weakest finger. So when I'm going around those pressure points, I'm using my pinky finger to kind of apply a little bit more pressure, because I know it's not going to be as intense as it would with the thumb. And it provides definitely a deep method of relaxation. Here, I'm using my fingers to kind of crisscross in between each other. Here again, I'm just showing you how I'm using the pinky. All of this is a relaxing technique. If you can get behind your client, awesome. If you can kind of, angle your body midway across, that's great. However you can get it done. But definitely make sure that you're being as soft as you possibly can, but applying a good amount of pressure, especially around those pressure points. You want to make sure that you're getting them nice, good, and relaxed. Again, but I'm intently making sure that I'm getting, always make sure to gently navigate their head if you need to. If you need to come up a little bit or down a little bit. But I'm doing my best to make sure that I'm getting all of that product out of there. Again, with the first step being wetting, soaking the hair as much as possible, and loosening up those oils with the scalp. So when you go at the scalp, so that when you go in with your shampoo, it's going to be a breeze. It's going to be a cinch. And essentially now all I'm doing is building rapport with my client. If I'm having a little bit of conversation, that's great. You can kind of, feed off their energy. Sometimes people want to talk at the shampoo bowl and tell you about their day or what's going on with their kids, their spouse, whatever. Sometimes people don't. Sometimes people just want to, relax and take a load off. And so once all of that has taken place, then I go in with the rinse. Now I don't do a spray for a rinse. I kind of just like the water to come in that concentrated central jet, if you will. I find that you're easily able to control the water that way, where it's going. Now here on the mannequin, rinsing around the ear can be tricky because you don't want to get any water in the ear. What I do on a live person is gently either fold the lobe down, or I'll press my base of my thumb a little bit towards the ear canal so no water is getting in there. You don't want people getting water in that ear. Not only is it irritating and annoying, but it can also set up for infection. So just wanted to do a quick video on that. I hope that you all enjoyed it. Key takeaways is rinse all of the dirt, oil, product, buildup pollutants before you start that shampoo. And then if you need to repeat, then repeat. Make sure that you're hitting those pressure points, that you're using the pads of your fingers to gently massage and loosen up the dirt and oils at the scalp versus utilizing your nails. Thanks for watching.